Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is two of the new Cult Beauty edit, the Ultimate Blush edit and the Perfect Pout edit. So in today's video, we're gonna unbox it all, chat about the products, try some of them out, and everything will be linked in the description box if you want to check them out in any more detail. Depending on when you're watching this, it may or may not still be available. Obviously the products will be still available, but these edits do sell out super fast. So make sure you follow me over on Instagram if you want the updates when these items go live, when they're first on sale, because like I said, sometimes they do sell out. I also have a £5 discount code, so if you are new to Cult Beauty and use my discount code when you kind of sign up for your account, get £5 off when you spend £25. These I bought myself, and yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So the first box I want to look at is the Ultimate Blush edit. This one cost me £45 and is worth over £180, which is like a saving of 75%. And it says this is a curated lineup of cheek essentials to help customise colour and level up your blush wardrobe. So it has a little slip cover like this, and then a little Cult Beauty box underneath. Not one of the bigger boxes, it's kind of small, but then, you know, blushes aren't huge, are they? So it's packed full of the different bits and bobs in here. So I think one of the issues with these types of edits is you don't get to choose the colours. So there's lots of different brands, lots of different shades. The shades may or may not work for you, or may not be what you would actually wear. So the first product I'm going to talk about is the one I have on my cheeks right now, and it is this by Say. So this is one of the Dew blushes, and it's in the shade Chili. Now this is a full size. It's 12ml or 0.4 fluid ounce. It has a doe foot applicator. It's got quite a sort of thick application, and it is so incredibly pigmented. I used less than that on both cheeks and then had to really kind of blend it out because it is so pigmented. I have used this blush before in other shades and it does last like all day. Great blush. It says whether you prefer a subtle tint or an intense pop of colour, this skincare infused formula is hydrating, buildable, and made to deliver an effortless lit from within glow. I would agree with that. It's definitely hydrating, it doesn't go dry or anything on you, and while it is buildable, you would have to be incredibly light with it to build it up, because look, that is, I've just like wiped it with the tissue and it still leaves a real kind of stain on the skin. So if you do want this to be subtle, you're going to have to use the teeniest amount. These remind me very much of the Rare Beauty original blushes in that a tiny amount of product and like it lasts for the rest of your life because you just need so little. In terms of the product, so you're never going to need to replace it, kind of what I mean. Anyway, the next product is from RMS Beauty. This is a lip to cheek in Beloved. It is a deluxe size 2 gram, and a full size of this would be 5 gram for £38, making this, which is a mini, worth £15.20. Now I actually already have one of these from some other edit or something at some point in my life. This is what it looks like, so bear in mind I have used it, that's why it's got that kind of fingerprint on it. Now this is a lovely stain, so you can use it on your cheeks and your lips and, well, wherever you want. You can see how pigmented it is. Now you can see it looks super red, but yesterday I actually wore this just to remind myself of the formulation, and actually I applied it and then kind of blotted it down and put some clear like lip balm over it, and it was more of a kind of pink. I don't know if you can see that. It almost goes a bit more pinky. Maybe you can see that on my finger. Look, it's literally stained my finger. But it lasted all day as just like a subtle stain. And again, you don't need much with this product. So although there's only 2 gram of product, it's plenty. It also doesn't dry out. So I've had this maybe a year and it's not dried out, which is incredible because a lot of these types of products can dry out. So that in itself, I think, is a good sign. I do really like it. I do like the fact that, like I said, it's got that kind of, you can wear it in a few different ways. You can wear it on your lips. You could wear it on your eyes if you were super brave. But it says it is enriched with shea butter and antioxidant-rich Bertie oil. This multitasking hero deposits a vibrant, just pinched look onto lips and cheeks. And you can definitely achieve that effect with this. So very happy with that. Next, from the brand Suku, I think is how you say it. This is the Cream Touch Blush and Lip in 01 Kamitsu. It's a full size, it retails for £36. It says where skincare meets makeup, this hybrid formula allows you to customise your colour your way. Compact in size, this on-the-go favourite lets you top up your look wherever, whenever. Now, this is one where I was saying about the colours that just is not going to be a colour I would wear. It's quite nice packaging, it's in like a pot, it's almost like a kind of larger version of the RMS product in terms of style, etc. But the colour difference, this is the Souk one here, this is the RMS one. It's like a kind of beigey sort of colour, which I'm never going to wear in a million years. That's just not me at all. I think it would wash me out. It's 7.3 gram though, and like I said, it's worth £36. And this is where, like I said, I have a slight issue with these edits, because I feel like if you are somebody who wants to wear a lot of the kind of nude colours, you maybe don't want red, you maybe don't want pink. I don't know, maybe people want everything, but for me, that's not one I'm particularly excited to see. I like the idea of the blush, just the colour isn't going to be a colour for me. Next, a travel size of the Hourglass blush. This one is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Luminous Finish. It's travel size 1.3 gram. It retails for £29 in this size. So it is just like a mini version of the Hourglass packaging. So looks very nice. Has a mirror in it, and this is what it looks like. I do think the powder blushes from Hourglass last a really long time as well. They just, I don't know. I think a good quality product does last a long time, as it should do for what they charge for these things. It says, fusing the radiance of the brand's beloved ambient lighting powder with vivid, uplifting colour, this hybrid sensation delivers a luminous, soft focus finish. If you do want more of a powder blush effect, then you can't go wrong with these Hourglass ones. I do like them a lot. I've got quite a few of the palettes, and yeah, really good. Next, a full size from Charlotte Tilbury. We have got this, which is their Beauty Light Wand Easy Highlight Blush, and this one is in the shade Pink Gasm Sunset. So I have and use this in a different shade, in more like a pinky shade. This is like a deeper kind of tone. Again, not a colour I'm sure I'm going to use, but this is the one that has got that little dome thing on the end, so you just twist, squeeze out the product and apply it straight to the cheeks, which is great. Really nice product, but like I said, just not a colour for me, I think. This one retails for £30. It's a full size 12ml. It says brimming with treated pearls to grant a luminous, light reflecting finish. This radiant formula includes oleo gel, which gives a high gloss dewy effect without any glitter fallout. The next product I'm really excited about. This is by Lawless. Now, I don't know if you've been watching my videos for a while, but I mentioned a while ago about this brand. I discovered it in Sephora in the US, and at that time, this is like maybe a year or two ago now, they didn't sell Lawless in the UK, so I was really excited when they started selling it because I really rate their products, love their lip masks and stuff. Anyway, this is their Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush in the shade Gumdrop, which is like a super bright pink. So I'm excited for this because this is more my kind of colour that I would wear. Let's swatch this together. It is quite creamy. Need a little bit more. See, I guess there'll be some people that will be like, whoa, I would not wear that pink either. So it depends, doesn't it, what kind of colours you like. I'm excited for that one. So that and the Save blush in particular were the two I was most excited for. Also pretty excited for this next one, which is the last one in here actually. It is by Milk Makeup, and this is the Makeup Cooling Water Jelly Tint in Burst. Full size 6ml, retails for £23, delivering juicy, vibrant colour. This long-lasting icon offers a buildable formula, so whether you want maximum colour payoff on your cheeks or a more diffused look on your lips, the choice is yours. So I have a few of these now. So when they first came out, I remember thinking, well, they kind of went viral, didn't they? And very young girls, and I mean like primary school girls, were going crazy for these in the shops. I remember going into Sephora and Space NK, and they'd had to remove the testers because people were snapping them off, people were biting them and all kinds of crazy stuff. So when all that was going on, I was like, yeah, I'm probably not the right age group for this product. But anyway, when it all died down, I did actually try it because I thought they looked interesting. And now I have a few different colours. I don't know if I have this one, but I really like them. I tell you what I really like them for. Not only are they good as a cheek stain, and one of you guys left me a comment about this. I originally applied it out of like the tube thing, but then the stain wasn't quite right. It's actually better to kind of just put it on your finger and apply it and then blur it out with a brush rather than going straight in on the cheeks. But what I do think it's brilliant at is as a lip stain. Loving my lip stains at the moment. So this is great, but you have to kind of prep your lips so that they're not like flaky or anything. Don't have a lip balm or anything on, just wipe them so there's nothing on them. Then go in with this and then blot it down. It lasts all day and it leaves a beautiful colour. And if you have it on your cheeks at the same time, it's just like the perfect, like it matches, and yeah, I love it. Really, really good. So this is worth £23. So all in all, I think this is a pretty good edit. So we've got quite a few full sizes. We've got the full size Say blush, the full-size Milk Makeup blush, the full-size Lawless blush, the full-size Charlotte Tilbury Easy Light Wand thing, full-size of the Souk cheek thing, and then we have got a travel size of the Hourglass, and we've got like a sample size of the RMS. I think that's a pretty good deal for, what did I pay for this? £45. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I shall say I haven't used everything because I hate using something once and then it being like wasted because I can't give it to someone else. So if I don't think I'm going to use it, I just won't open it. So I'll share swatches if that is the case. But I am most excited, I think, for the Say, love that, and for the Lawless blush. I just realised actually with the Lawless, I don't actually think I read anything else about it. Oh, just look at that bright, vibrant pink. So this is what they say about it. It's rich in green tea extracts. This dream cream features micronized pigments to paint a natural flush of colour that's both striking and soft. Expect its silky texture to enhance your cheekbones with a delicate veil of colour. On to the Perfect Pout edit. This one cost me £42. It's worth over £150, so this is a sort of 70% saving. With this star-studded selection of lip icons, everything you need for limitless looks and kissable impact. And this is what it looks like, similar to the other one. I'm a bit lip obsessed. I like buying lip products more than any other products. I don't really know why. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in here. The first one I want to talk about is actually the one I'm wearing on my lips. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, of course, what else? But this one is a mini, which is 1.1 gram. So it's the original Pillow Talk. This is what it looks like. This is actually my own. I've not opened the new one. But you don't get a whole lot of lipstick, you get this much. But to be fair, it actually lasts quite a long time. Coordination failing me. That's what it looks like. It lasts quite a long time, even though it's like a small one, and it is actually fantastic if you want to put it in your bag because of how small it is. I like it a lot. So yeah, I was happy to have another one of those. I think it's a super wearable colour. I quite like Pillow Talk. It's one that works for me, so yeah, it's been done to death. We get it a lot, but still. It says, iconic for a good reason. This long-lasting lipstick not only delivers bold, buildable colour, but it also forms a protective shield over your pout. Plus, light-reflecting pigments help to create the illusion of fuller-looking lips. A full size would be £29 for 3.5ml. This is 1ml, making this worth £8.38 price per ml. Then we get a full-size lip liner from Say. This one is the Lip Liner 101. It's a full-size 1.4 gram, retails for £18, and we get the shade Flirt, which is a caramel nude. Now, I haven't been using lip liners for a while. I've been going kind of more low maintenance, I think, on my lips, and that's why I'm not using them as much. This is what it looks like. So it's like a proper pencil. It's not like a soft lip liner. You know, you get those ones where you kind of twist up. This one is like a sharpeny one. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. It says, ideal for a bold perimeter or soft definition, this nourishing pencil has been infused with a blend of meadow foam and mango seed oils to support effortless application. Sounds good to me. We then get this guy from Makeup Forever, and this is the Artist Colour Pencil Extreme in Wherever Walnut. It's a full size, 1.2 gram, worth £20. This crayon boasts a creamy matte formula with full colour. It's designed to stay in place for up to 24 hours. It's a kiss-proof lip hero that offers comfortable all-day wear. Now, I have this in a original version of it, as in not this extreme, which is this sort of darker, again, more kind of nudie colour. Now, this is beautiful if you want your kind of all over nude lips, or you want to line your lips in that kind of nude finish and you want it to last all day. This is highly rated for that. And Wherever Walnut is, I think, their most popular shade, and it's worth £20 and it's a full size. That's pretty good. Then from Swede, we get a full size. This one is Le Lipstick. in the shade 90s Model. It's a full size 2.5 gram worth £22. I feel like I've had a lip products from this range before. It was pretty good, but it was a different shade. Yeah, I have. I definitely recognise the packaging. So 90s Model, this is going to be, yeah, this is not going to be for me either. Look at this colour. It's like a really, really dark, I want to say red, but it's actually more nude than red. So this is one where you twist it up and it should hopefully retain some form of crayon shape. This ultra soft lipstick has a buttery, balmy formula that delivers beautiful shine while also creating a plumping effect for a fuller looking pout. Its nourishing ingredients work to deeply moisturise and hydrate lips for a smooth finish. From Huda Beauty, we get a full size of their Faux Filler Extra Shine in Glassy. It's a full size 3.9ml worth £19. I already have this. I don't know where I got it. It's from some other edit probably. It's just like a clear gloss. This is what it looks like. You see it kind of catches the light there. Put some on my lips. It has a delicious kind of vanilla scent to it. I do like that about it. Other than that, I wouldn't say it's too spectacular. It's got a little bit of stickiness to it, but not too much. It's okay. If you want a clear gloss, it's pretty good, and I adore the smell of it, but that's my main take from this. It says, packed with pout protecting ingredients, this lip lacquer is infused with moisturising collagen derived from plants, while vitamin E nourishes and offers antioxidant benefits. Plus, packed with plant-powered collagen and vitamin E, this non-stick formula glides effortlessly to deposit a multi-dimensional shine that makes for the fullest, juiciest looking lips. It probably does if you put more on. Then from Nars, this is one of the Power Matte lipsticks and it's in the shade Freebird. It's a deluxe size 0.8 gram. A full size would be £30 for 1.5ml, making this worth £16 price per ml. Now I do like these lipsticks. They do last all day. They're not super drying, but a tiny bit. They're certainly not moisturising because they last all day. It's one or the other, isn't it, with these types of things? This one is like a real kind of, it doesn't show up the same on camera, I would say. Enriched with the brand's Power Pigment Complex, this Pout Hero stars a dynamic blend of pure pigments and colour locking ingredients to saturate the lips with bold colour and a smooth matte finish. And then we get a second product from Fenty Beauty. This one is this guy here. It is the Treats Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil in Kalahari Melon. It's a full size 5.6ml and it retails for £21. It says smooth, luscious and non-sticky. This juicy lip oil is infused with antioxidant rich jojoba seed and rose hip fruit oils which lock in moisture and softness while protecting against environmental stresses. They ask these lip products to do a lot, don't they? I mean, I don't expect it to protect me against environmental stresses. It has this really kind of doughy foot applicator. Dough foot, you know what I mean? I'm running out of room here, Anna. Let's go here. So it's just like a kind of clear lip oil. Smells watermelon-y. It says melon, but I would say watermelon rather than melon. This I have been trying out and it's just been an easy pop it on my lips. It's comfortable. Again, nothing super amazing. It does add a little bit of moisture, but you need to kind of keep reapplying it. Another few products to show you, and one in particular I'm dying to try out, which we'll try out in a second. Next, we get this from Lanz. This is probably the most well-known lip product like ever. If you've not tried it, you should try it. I like this. It's a lip sleeping mask and it's in the scent Berry, which is their original scent. It's a deluxe size 8 gram. A full size would be 20 gram for £21, making this worth £8.40. So it is only a kind of sample trial type size. Nourish lips overnight with this best-selling formula infused with a unique berry fruit complex made up of pomegranate, grape and raspberry juices. What's more, coconut oil and vitamin C help keep your pout soft while you snooze. So I do like these as an overnight lip treatment, but also they're great as just an easy pop it on as lip balm, lasts all day. And they come in lots of different scents and colours and things, so pretty cool. The final item is the one I was most excited to try out. It's by the brand Simi Haze, which is a pretty new brand. Now, this is interesting. When I originally looked at the listing for this particular edit, it told me I was going to get a Velvet Blur mini lip balm in Moonblade. Instead, I've got a Velvet Blur matte lip balm And this one is in a 3 gram size, so it's not mini, it's a full size. And again, it's in Moonblade. This is the packaging, which is kind of fun. Although I do think this chunky packaging, and it's super heavy as well, means it's not all that practical for kind of taking out and about with you. Now the colour on this one is interesting. Look at that. We're going to try it on anyway. Also, I did notice the lip balm lid is like magnetised, which is pretty cool. It's this lip balm. It looks far more like a lipstick to me. We're going to try it out. We're going to see what it does. Let me just take off what I've already got on. It says, lightweight enough to wear every day. This vibrant balm-like lipstick features hyaluronic acid spheres which help the formula become more hydrating as you move your lips. Well, that sounds interesting. I'm just going to pop up a little bit of the product so I've got some control. With it having this kind of dome applicator, I'm thinking this is going to be difficult to sort of take on the shape of my lips as opposed to a traditional lipstick. So it's very pigmented. It's kind of like a vampy look, isn't it? I'm going to blot this down in a second and just see what that looks like. But for now, pretty pigmented. I did notice while I was applying it, it's quite almost matte feeling. It's not moisturising or glossy or anything like that. Which when they say lightweight to wear every day, it is lightweight. It's definitely vibrant. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this. It'll get more hydrating as you move your lips. But anyway, let's blot it down and see what that does. That's kind of just going everywhere. I kind of like the colour now. It's like blotted down a bit. But the trouble is, as you're blotting it, it kind of just goes everywhere. Maybe that's just the way I did it. I don't know. But what do we think of this colour? It's definitely there. I do think I like it. We'll see. Anyway, I like the idea of the product. I definitely think this is going to like last all day, although I do think it's going to transfer as well. But we'll see. Have I let it dry down enough? Yeah, it's still kind of transferring. Anyway, that's the downside of lipstick, isn't it? It's like you take a drink or whatever and the cup gets covered in your lipstick. So, too much of a diversion, but that is the edit. So just a quick recap of this. We have the full-size product from Simi Haze. Have I told you how much this is worth? So the mini was £25. Let's see how much a full size is. The full size is £37. Although there's an offer on at the minute where it's got 20% off, but still, originally at £37. That is pricey. So full size of the Simi Haze, full size of the Fenty Beauty Melon Treat thing, full size of the Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Gloss, full size of the Sweetly Lipstick, full size of the Say Lip Liner 101, full size of the Makeup Forever Artist Colour Pencil Extreme, travel size of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, travel size of the, I'm saying travel size, they're not, are they travel size? Did they sell it? I think they sell this in a kit. Smaller size of that and small size of the Nars lipstick and a small size again of the Laneige lip mask. But all in all, for the price I paid, £42, I think that's pretty good. So that's the end of the video. Again, do consider following me over on Instagram if you want these updates when these kind of things go live. And I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, let me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.